YouTube. We got a love-hate relationship here. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like it. So today we're doing some whole bunch of hardwood floor cleaning. Brenda's knocking out this. We've already did previously, I think last year, screen recoat on this. So we're just doing the maintenance cleaning on it now. And I got the Viper here, and I was really did a lot of thinking before I got it. And I've been using this thing for multiple different situations, down to cleaning garages, But yeah, got the red pad on there, so it's kind of a deeper kind of cleaning pad. If you want to do it really light, it's a white pad that we use, but we're going to use the red pad today. And it's just, we went around the exteriors already, and now it's just like a lawnmower, making sure you overlap, so you don't miss nothing. But what's great about this machine, you activate the vacuum, the squeegee, the rotation, and the solution. It does it all at once and leaves it like dry, with those squeegees, the vacuum. So yeah, I'm sure that water's gonna look really dirty. Viper. And initially, I was gonna do a whole downstairs video. There's a bunch that we do usually. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. I just drank some of the, seltzer water stuff. Yeah, that wasn't even cool. Anyway, I was gonna do all the carpets, but he decided he just wants to get this area. The rest of it looks good. This is where they have coffee and stuff. And do a lot of spilling. So you know what I'm gonna be using, right? I treat all that with some peroxide-based product. Okay, so that's gonna take care of organic stains. And I'm gonna do VLN. Initially, I was gonna do the whole thing VLN. So I got my bag full of bonnets and it's ready to go, but that's it. I'm gonna do this hardwood right here too. And I'm gonna go ahead and knock these linoleum out, these bathrooms out. We're just gonna use the Namco for this. I'm actually gonna do a pre-spray on it. I'm gonna spray it all down with that stuff as well. And then I'm gonna go over it with this and pick everything up. All right, so yeah, easy job. I'm probably gonna have to go around the edges and do some detail work, because obviously you could just get so many places. So with that, so yeah, it would have been probably a couple. Let's see, it would have been about $250 more if I would have did the downstairs also. But that's fine. $1,000 days, probably gonna take us 2 hours. Guys, I talk about how I set myself up to only work so many hours. I got a cap 4 hours, and I have went over that a few times since I've been in business. But it was for good reasons, I mean, good reasons. But I do this because it's a conscious decision, guys. I've been working 8-10 hours all my life. If I'm gonna start my own business, I'm gonna set myself up to how I want to work, right? So make the most money as I can in the shortest amount of time, period. That's it, all right? And when I started out this business, I wasn't nearly doing what I could have done. I had that price shopper mentality, right? The less I charge, more customers I'm gonna have, more money I'm gonna make. Guys, I bet you every one of you watching that had that mentality when you first started out. All right, maybe 1% of you did, but that was wrong. So I wasted a lot of time doing that. Up my prices, made sure I had quality, invested in equipment that gave me quality, and and I don't have to work more than four hours a day. Okay, sure. If I want to make twice the amount of money and just start rolling in that cash, crazy, start working 8 hours a day, I work myself to death, man. I don't want to do that. Especially, I can't even find a helper around here nowadays. So, I don't want to do that. But I will do that once I actually get somebody on that van full time. I'll put them to work 8 hours a day if they want to, you know. But right now, as an owner operator, that this is just how it is for me. And a lot of you guys starting out might think that, you know, $1,000 a day for 4 hours is amazing. You know why? Because it is. Okay? It is. And it's not hard. 2 jobs, 3 jobs can give you that. 1 big job, 1 small job, or 3 medium-sized jobs can give you that. And if you're not working at a big radius, you know, then or diameter in your area, you could do that. Now, if you're working and you have to travel half hour away for every job, or an hour, that's not going to be possible. So focus on population more than diameter, you know, and the area you want to focus on. All right. Well, anyway, I think I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get started. All right, so basically, guys, you can dictate how much money you make on how hard you want to work in this business or any service-based business. If you know how to get that phone ring, which is the hardest part to figure out at the beginning, you know, you can dictate that on your pricing. Okay, so a lot of people would say, well, you know, I'm making $2,000 a day. Hey, but how many hours a day you work? I mean, you're willing to do that? Kudos, you know. But this is J1 to Joan had a good phrase for that. Light by design, or you know, something like that. So you design the way you want to live, and that's it. All right, so this floor came out clean. There was a bunch of smudge marks and this and that throughout here. Yeah, professional cleaning, auto scrubber, you know. Very nice. She did a good job. And that's what I also like of machines that you can just give off to anybody. You know, it's not gonna go through a wall like a 175s, you know. But yeah, it looks great. She She did her part. She's gonna go around the corners now and just kind of do some detailing with the flat mop. So what we first did is went around the whole exterior and then went back and forth like that. So easy work. I almost feel guilty for it. It only took her, I don't know, a half hour. I think it's 700 and something to clean these things. But guys, I even gave them a break. It's usually $1 a square foot to clean hardwood floors, 75 cents a square foot. Tools matter. All right, so first thing you gotta do when you're doing hardwood floor cleaning, we're gonna knock that out. We're gonna do this area too. Just make sure you get all, she's using the dust mop right now, or else I'd use that. All the rocks out. If you're using pads or anything rotating and that rock gets stuck underneath that pad, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to hire a hardwood floor efficient and finish the guy to sand the whole floors, because you're gonna have scratches dug in there. So very OCD about that. It's gonna really work. She's gonna take care of that. It's better just to keep going forward and not going backwards, because when you go backwards, it's not picking up the solution. So keep moving forward in a circle. There you go. All the way around, then you can just go back and forth like, you know, till you meet in the middle, just like going along. I think you can go backwards going along too, though, but see how dry it is? Release it, go squeeze it down, and the vacuum. Can't wait to see what this water does up. Alright, so since I did the middle of all this, I'm just gonna go around to the corners and stuff. I know you're like, how come you didn't move those things? You don't worry about all that. I'm not worried about it either. A lot of times people will say, yeah, I just kind of go around furniture and stuff like that, and think that they're going to get a cheaper rate. It doesn't happen. I'm not saying that's the way you think, but it's a good dude. Used me multiple times. It's home and everything. Matter of fact, I don't feel guilty. I'm going to do all that stuff and clean up. Alright, so now for the easy part. I'm gonna do the VLM, got a microfiber right there, comp pad. I'm gonna spray that area with Go-Oxy diluted for the organic, and then just carpet details for the pre-spray. So we used carpet details for the linoleum also. We did not use carpet detail for the hardwood floor. I used a neutral cleaner. It's a neutral all-purpose cleaner, because I didn't want to diminish the shine at all, being I was using a red pad, which probably wouldn't have did it, but I'd just be extra cautious, and being it wasn't that dirty. But yeah, carpet details works for that too. And plus, I don't like using carpet details for that, because it can leave a residue, you know, which could be easily mopped up. But you know, you gotta pick your battles. Oops. So what I don't want to do is pre-spray over that before I tree it, but then I'll lose it. So yeah, whenever I do spotting, well, I do walk through recognizing the spotting that needs to be done. Treat that before I pre-spray, and then pre-spray. That way the pre-spray doesn't disguise it. You know? Do you know what I mean? So I guess got a mentally disabled guy that attends the service every weekend. He spills right here. You know, but easy fix. Very easy. Alright, so what I also like to do, whenever I use peroxide for organic staining, no matter what it is, you're gonna find, especially when you're doing upholstery and all that stuff, that if you just do a little agitation, you're gonna get better results. And I came across that because actually we were cleaning, and then Brenda had said, "Hey, scrub it." Scrub it. I'm like, "Whoa." Well, we're scrubbing everything now. Guess it gets into the fibers more. Gets rid of the stain. That's good. He didn't have any hope in it. It's a lot better. So I always wet my pad before I clean with it. Always. If you do a VLM and you find your cleaning unsatisfactory, not happy with it, and you didn't wet your bonnet, that's a problem. Wet your bonnet, really good, wring it out. It's not going to take much longer to dry. And if you feel weird about it, go over it with a dry bonnet when you're done, real quick. Soak up the excess moisture. It's still going to dry. So just imagine like having a rag, getting wet, and then wringing it out really good. You know, it acts like a magnet to the soil. That moisture is a magnet for the soil. It's the same way when you're walking across dirty wet carpet with your feet dirty, right? It's a magnet to that soil. Well, the pad's doing the same thing. Man, I'm good. All right, beautiful work. Not sure what time it is. I'm gonna let the customer know we're done. We'll come down here. Already paid us. Do a light dust. We'll do a light mop out of here. She cleaned it just to get any of the traffic that we just walked across. And yeah. All right, so hour and a half, and we're right around 900 or something. I'll put the ticket at the end of the video. Man, it feels good to be a cleaner. See you in the next one.